Hello and welcome back. I am a beginner adult figure skater. I have been skating for 1 year. I did lessons up until level maybe 3 or 4, and then I was self taught for everything I've learned since then. And today I thought it would be really fun to do like a what's in my skate bag slash like what I'm wearing to skate today. So explaining my skate outfit, how I keep warm, and then like my layers because people often get hot while they're skating, but then I cool down and it's just like a whole thing. I think it's really important to bring all the right things onto the ice because once you're in there, you're kind of in there. Like, if you know how long it takes to put on and off your skates, like, you're not taking those off. So, you want to be prepared to make sure you have everything that you need. So, this is the outfit for today. I do love dressing up for skate. I think it's half the fun, like when you have a cute outfit on. I always wear a couple of pair of tights. They're quite thin, so I wear like two skincare pairs and then one color pair of tights. Today we're doing white, and then I always will have like warmers on, protect the skates and keep the legs warm. And then so I'm actually wearing a dress. Today I'm wearing this long sleeve underneath my sports jacket because I can take the jacket on and off depending on how hot and cold I get. This is the dress I'm wearing. It's not a skate dress. I actually got this from a flea market in Paris and I'm so obsessed. I love it so much. It's perfect for spinning, but underneath it, I'll always wear like bloomers because there's a lot of like up moves and I'm not trying to flash anyone at the rink. So I'll always wear bloomers underneath. And then I almost always have like this pouch that I have because it's so tiny. I can put my phone in here. I can put my gloves in here. My lip balm also goes in here, and it's perfect because it doesn't restrict my movement in any way, and it's perfect as I'm skating. So this is what I'm wearing.
I had to plug my mic out, so I'm gonna scream at you, and hopefully this sound difference doesn't annoy you guys because this is like my fourth video, so please give me a break. So the first thing, obviously, I'm gonna show you are my skates. I went to a skate shop to get these fitted. I just checked on Google Maps. I wrote ice skate shop. I found the closest one to me. I went in there. My skating teachers actually recommended these ones. They're the Graph 500s. Alongside these, I have my soakers. Soakers are very important. I actually need to get new soakers because I've had these ever since I started, and they were actually given to me by my skate partner, so I should probably invest in my own. But soakers are very important. You're going to need to store your skates in soakers because any moisture from the rink left on your blades will cause rust, and you don't want a rusty blade. Take it from me, I've had a rusty blade. Skates and soakers. And I also have in here my gloves. Again, very important. You're 100% gonna wanna bring gloves with you. They help when it's cold, they help when you fall. They're like safety in so many different ways. So I have my gloves. I take them on and off. I sort of put them in the pouch I showed you earlier. But 100% gonna need gloves. I also have, again, my pouch, which I showed you earlier. I keep this in my skate bag. And then I also usually bring extra clothes, mainly trousers, mainly cozy ones, for two reasons. When the ice is being resurfaced, I tend to freeze when I stop moving, so I'll put these on. Or there was one time I fell like 20 times right at the end of the session and my entire legs were soaked, and it was winter, so I went home wet, and I was wet on the bus, I was wet on the train. I travel like an hour to get to my rink. I was extremely uncomfortable, so I've learned to sort of always bring like cozy trousers or spare clothes, so if I do get soaked I can change on the way home. And then alongside soakers, again, I need to invest in proper ones, but these are hard guards. You will use your hard guards when you want to walk around in your skates. I think the reason I haven't gotten any proper guards because the material of the floor in this skate rink that I go to is sort of made to be walked on with skates, so I'm not damaging my blades if I'm walking on that surface. And then I don't really walk with my skates anywhere else, so I don't really use these, but you need hard guards, and I got these ones free when I bought my skates, but I will definitely invest in some new ones, so I keep these in my bag just in case. Very important, water bottle. You will dehydrate. I rarely drink water, so keeping this in my bag helps. You are definitely gonna need to bring water with you. It's very important to keep hydrated, especially as this is a sport and you will be moving around a lot and losing and sweating and losing a lot of hydration. So water bottle, also very important. Equally, everything is so important, but these, I keep microfibers in my bag to wipe my blades down after each session. So when I'm finished, I'll wipe these down until my blades are like bone dry and then put the soakers on them. Again, this will absorb any moisture that's left on your skates so that you don't get rust. You don't want rust. I also keep spare leg warmers in here just in case. I am not really any specific reason, you don't need to, but I will keep some spare leg warmers in my bag. Spare socks, because you just never know. It's always good to keep spare socks in there. I have a hand cream and a lip balm. You won't realize how important it is to keep some lip hydration. It gets so dry in there. I don't know the science behind it. I guess I will try and find out one day, but the air is very dry air. It's so dry in the ice rink. My hair dries up, my skin dries up, and my lips dry up, and it's absolutely disgusting. So I keep hand cream and some lip balm in there as well. Some deodorant, because again, doing a sport, never really know, better to be prepared. So I keep like a mini deodorant in there. I also have like a very small amount of hair accessories. So I have 2 hairbands and a clip just in case one breaks or I need to keep my hair up. You never know what happens. The last thing you want is your hair in your face. So I usually keep like hairbands and hair clips or like bobby pins just to keep my fringe out my face or whatever it is. You never know. Or you never know when another girlie might need one. So hairbands. And then this is like on its last legs, but tissue, it's always super handy to bring some tissue with you. Noses are running, lips are dry, and yeah, it's great to bring some tissue in your skate bag. And now they're completely empty. It's kind of sad. I think I need to wash this. That's everything I keep in my skate bag. If you keep anything in there that I haven't mentioned, please let me know, because I am still a beginner. I know I say I've been skating for a year, but I do minimal hours, unfortunately, because I work full time and there's very limited times I can get to the rink. But if I'm missing anything, or if you have anything that you bring in your bag, any tips, any tricks, any hacks, like please let me know in the comments below. Also, comment a blue heart if you made it this far. I hope this was at all helpful to you. I'm here to help beginner skaters, especially the ones who don't have a coach, because no matter what people say, you actually don't need a coach to improve. As long as your heart is in it and consistency is there, you will improve. You won't improve as fast as if you had a coach, but who are we racing, right? So I hope you enjoyed this video. I will definitely see you next time. Subscribe to follow along my skate journey, and I'll see you next time.